Well, I just had to change the battery. The other battery wasn't working, so we'll see how this goes. It's pretty neat what they've done to their barbed wire fence out here in pretty much the middle of nowhere. It's on the other side too. Makes a real nice lane. I think they may get traffic down here. Heck of a mushroom. I like the color. See the AT symbol on the left, on the bottom, where it says to park. That's where I'm headed. But you know, there's another little trail over here, and there's a lot of little trails going off the Appalachian Trail. Great for local hikers. They don't have to hike just the Appalachian Trail. They can take these other trails, go up and down. Some of them go around in a circle. So, Appalachian Mountains, nice place to go for a hike. Okay, it's clean restrooms. They tell me it's a pretty decent park.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
It's right on the trail. See the white blaze right there? I just checked my battery. I charged the phone up to 55%, and my camera supposedly is at 91%, but it shut off on me a couple of times when I was trying to record something for you. So we'll see how it goes from here. Well, I didn't have a sit down except to poop, but yeah, that's enough of a rest stop for now. Well, this thing kind of turned off, or maybe it was just a screen that went off. When I hit the button again, then it went off. So anyway, I showed you my tent setup on the platform, and that was the night before. Last night, well, yesterday in the morning, in anticipation of the rain, I moved everything into the shelter. And then about 3 o'clock, one guy came in just as it started to rain. And then around 5 o'clock, a bunch of other people came in. We ended up with 10 people in there for an 8-person shelter, two sections with 4 each. And so 2 guys ended up sleeping on each side of that picnic table in the middle of the shelters. You know, maybe not quite as warm, but at least they were out of the rain. There were 3 women, 7 men. So, sorry, I shut it off before getting to the signs here. I would like to get to Tumbling Run Shelter, 10 miles. I don't know if I'll make that. Might have to stop on the side of the trail somewhere. And we'll see what the day brings. It's supposed to rain all day. So far we got a little mist. And yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see what the day brings. See how I feel later on. I feel pretty good right now, but you know, it's only been I don't know, hour and a half. Yeah. Onward. Sometimes you have to take a little detour. And going uphill, but that's okay. walking along a power line, and just to the left of me, even though I haven't seen it yet, there's a road, lots of traffic on it. Look at that, lots of trucks. This is where the original trail comes out. Looks like walking along the power lines is much easier. I don't mind. Okay, onward. This will be crossing that highway momentarily. It doesn't lead anywhere where I want to go. There's no town within a couple of miles. I don't know where it leads to either way. I haven't looked that far. What I want to do is take, I think it's the next highway, but I have to stop and sleep somewhere first. And then I'll be going into Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Need a little bit of supplies. There's a hotel you can stay at over there, but it's like 110 bucks a night or something. But every once in a while you gotta bite the bullet. So, here we go. I don't know if you can see the sign across the road, but that's where I'll be heading. And it's starting to rain. It was misting, now it's becoming rain. Off into the woods. Used to be somewhat protected from the rain. All of a sudden, start raining too hard. Watch those roots. Okay. Turning left. Here we go. Alright, later. Well, it was just kind of misting. Yeah, about a half hour ago it started raining for real, but just a regular rain, no downpour. And now I guess I'm walking into the cloud. Get a little foggy in it here. Getting to be some water on the trail. But I think I'll be stopping at the first shelter. It's not very far. We'll see. Looks like I have another bouldering section to do here. One step at a time. I'm on top of something. You can see all the cloud fog below. And I can see a little bit over the other side here. There's a breeze, and being a little windy and rain and sweat soaked, you could catch cold here or something, hypothermia or whatever. But actually it feels pretty good right now. Onward. 63 degrees, 90% humidity, and either the rain's let up or just gone back to misting again for like the last 15 minutes. This is bearable. Pack rest, like in Nepal. Just lean back against it, rest your pack. Gives you a break off your hips and your feet. I just did that, so I'm on my way. It's almost 10:30. Just ran into a couple that are come down from that Rocky Mountain shelter, and they said it's about a mile and a half. There's a lot of people on this trail, just can't estimate any time and distance. But I was hoping to be getting there pretty close to now. Well, it looks like we might have more than an hour to go. Trail's a little bit rocky, but not so bad. And again, the rain is just kind of very light rain right now. Nice cool breeze. I'd rather have the cool breeze than like a couple days ago being at almost 90, well 80 degrees, 90% humidity and no wind. And that was hard. This is good. I can stay warm. That's all I need to worry about. Stay warm enough so I don't get sick. The field. Try going this way. Easy section. More boulders ahead. See if I can get there without losing a pole. It's a rock maze. I should have gone down, I should have gone over there. Alright, shutting off. Get through that little boulder section. Downhill. And then I'm sure we'll be going uphill. From down there. At least the trail this time goes around this big rock tumble. I could have put the trail right through it. Thank you for not doing it. Up we go. Gotta do some rock climbing here. I don't see this at a crossroads, but 2.5 miles one road, 2.5 miles other road. I guess the shelter should be up here somewhere. It's cool and windy. I think the rain stopped. Got a little bit of rain here, but I think it's just coming off the trees. 62 degrees, 90% humidity. Feels temperature actually feels pretty good. The breeze always helps. Might even be drying my shirt. Alright, later. Supposed to go through. Yeah, gotta do a little climbing. That looks pretty neat. Rocky Mountain Shelter, third of a mile. That's a little ways to go, just find a campsite. 70.9, I think that's for northbounders. Okie doke, going to the shelter. Still another 20 minutes. Yeah, definitely not the best. I was hoping, let's get a little decoration there. I was hoping the table would be in the center like the other place and covered. Privy down that way. Bear box. And I'm not sure where the water is. I bet it's down there somewhere. Here I am inside the shelter, taking a much deserved break. 4 hours of hiking with like 3 1-minute sit breaks and a potty break. I'm resting my neck mostly, Neck gets sore from looking straight down at your feet all the time. See where to put your feet down, especially in this wet stuff so you don't slip. Break for me. And I'm gonna go on, try to do the 6 hours to the next spot. Because this is not a good spot to stay at. I don't like it. Breaks over a third of a mile downhill. Pretty steep. But breaks over. I think I can make the other place in 6 hours. Maybe a little less, if I'm lucky. Alright, I know there's another section of uphill. I'm at like 500 feet here, and goes up to 600 and comes back down to 500. And a difference of 100 feet can be a pretty good climb. Now, later, just finished like a 30-minute flat section coming this way. Took my 1-minute break on that log. And we'll continue on. Looks like it might be flat for a little ways, but like I said, I need to get up to 600 feet at some point. It's going to be a climb, but there's supposed to be a long flat section at that level too. Hopefully. A little downhill. That's going to make the uphill harder. No fun. Steeper and rockier, a little more challenging. Sure, we'll be going up again shortly. So that didn't last long. Flat again. I don't know if you can see all the way down there. Trail goes down quite a ways, pretty flat here. I enjoy it while I can. I haven't hit the going up yet. I don't think I'm going to like it. Not too many rocks. You can take some pretty good strides and land on nice stuff here. Strong breeze coming up through this valley. Can you hear the wind? Nice. And we might be going down along the power lines for a little bit. Section. This kind of stuff holds up. I'll get to the shelter by 4 o'clock. That would be really nice. 6 o'clock means I have to do a lot of work. We'll see. Got a little bit of a road walk here. Just a short section. It's not a main road. As long as it's not a main road, I'm good. Alright. Back into the woods. Yeah, so far it's a nice, easy trail. There's a light drizzle. Can't hardly see it when I was walking on the road. I'm getting tired and still got a long way to go. Catching a lot of water, but they built this little section here, so we don't have to stomp through the water. Thank you very much. Sat here for a minute. It's real wet. Now my butt's real wet. And we'll go on for a little bit. Find another place to sit. Like I said, it's still kind of drizzling, so everything's wet. I've hit a slight uphill, flat, slight uphill, flat, and now I'll be going uphill. Not too difficult. A little more than slight, but I think the rain started up again. More uphill coming up. As long as it's not too hard, I'm a happy camper. Alright. Later. Wood road. Passed by a couple already. We passed about 10 hikers. Whew. Alright. I've seen it in a while, I'm taking it. Yeah. Looks like I'm finally getting a little bit tougher uphill. Yeah. It'll last forever. 600 feet. So hopefully it won't be too hard to walk. It's still like, for 1 mile an hour, it's 3.5 hours. So I'm hoping I cut that down a little bit. Just took a break on this rock. And we'll keep going. I may have 3 hours left. That should be max. I think I can do it less than that. Let's hope. All I can see is downhill over there. Steep downhill. But I'm going this way, not quite so steep. Maybe I won't have to go down too far and go up again. Looks like I'll be crossing another power line. In case you notice this gray thing on the edge of the screen is my umbrella. I took it out when it started to become a downpour. Right now it's not even raining, it's just a big old cloud sitting on us. So, not much for views. Alright, came from over there. Took a break on these rocks right here. And sat down over there. And now I'm going to continue down the trail this way. I put my umbrella away because it stopped raining even though we were right in the cloud. Okay, bye. I've been going on a slight downhill since my break. If it keeps on going like this, it's all downhill into the shelter. Maybe I'll get there in an hour instead of an hour and a half. Won't that be nice? Oh, that's a recent blowdown. I guess I'll have to go around there, under this one, and get my pack hooked up over this part. Oh, ooh, more downhill. Hopefully, small uphill, pretty gradual. Well, we're going downhill again. Oh, yeah. Big old tree. And a big old rock. Didn't have the job and pound that to pieces. I'm about 45 minutes to the shelter. Looks like it's going to be pretty much downhill. And a lot of downhill. And it's gotten pretty steep like this where they got those steps and hard on their knees. But I'm less than 10 minutes away from the shelter. Here we go. Turn off the tumbling run. Oh, finally. Here it is. It's right here. Not even far off the trail. Bunch of people already. Well, any room at the inn?
Yep.
Looks like that one's pretty full. Hello. How y'all doing? I'm not gonna come and bother you. I'll stay over there.
Space out.
Oh, that's not a bad shelter.